Hello, hello! I'm Patrick, I'm a sculptor, and this is Maurice. He's a miner. He's part of a series of sculptures I'm doing of original characters. They're all from the Animal Industrial Revolution. I call it the Industrial Evolution. In this video, I'm going to talk about how Maurice came together. So, as I got closer to Maurice being made, I was preparing for this new collection of working class characters. I had two concepts for sure, a working class bear, seen a few videos ago, and the idea for a hamster chimney sweep, his video to come later. But I hadn't quite got where I wanted the last character to be. I had the idea of a miner, and I started playing around with a pig. Poses have been a really important part of the design of these figures, because they exist as a part of a series, and as these smaller trios, they needed to have some kind of uniqueness. Not just stationary characters with arms at the side, but with objects and poses that explain their place in this world without much actual explanation. So I've been playing with the idea of sketching simple drawings to help with ideation and creativity. You can see them here. I landed on this sort of pose, placed it alongside the trio of sketches, and I was ready to roll. I put together a fairly simple armature and left one leg free, sort of attached to a rock from the base to allow for some flexibility in the actual sculpting. As I often do, I started covering the basic body shape with a mix of foil and clay. With a basic body shape, I began to detail in the boots and pants. I used a fair amount of rolls of clay and rounded tools to create the effect of wrinkles. As I moved up the torso, I wanted to give the illusion of overalls, so I applied a rectangle that would go under his coat and made it sort of look like overalls. When it came to the arms, I had some decisions to make about what he was holding. I knew it would be a tool, like an axe, but I was unsure about the second hand. One of my friends from my live stream suggested a Cornish pasty. These were the food of choice for miners, as it allowed them to keep their meal contained and ready for eating. Quick and convenient food. I like it. So we designed the arms with a little axe and a little pasty. The head was one of my favorite parts. It's here where we get to add the details of the character and bring them to life. I went with a rounded head because I wanted the pig to be happy and friendly. I went about adding facial details, and I used reference images to help get the idea of a pig down. That nose shape was particularly key to this vibe, as were the ears later. I also used pre-baked balls of clay for the eyes. And finally, I added details of the helmet. I worked hard to get the rounded bulb shape for the front light just right. Popped on some ears, and we had a minor pig. When it came to painting, I follow a pretty simple process of blocking in colors, adding in highlights and shadows, and most fun of all for this hard at work pig was speckling in the black paint for the coal dust. As we watch the painting process, let me tell you a little bit about Maurice. Maurice is a miner. He works long days deep underground. It's a dark and dingy lifestyle, but Maurice is anything but discouraged. Yes, his life is hard, but it has meaning. And for Maurice, that's family. 3 sons and 2 daughters greet Maurice whenever he crosses the threshold of his home. His lovely wife Mary blows him a kiss, because the enthusiasm of his younglings often means they can't get a word in. But Maurice wouldn't have it any other way. He spends his days deep down in the mines, but is known as the brightest light below. Other miners have often said working alongside Maurice is like working in the sun. If given the chance, he'll tell you everything about his kids with a smile. The mad rush of coming home gives Maurice stories to tell, and he lives vicariously through the adventures they get to live while he works deep below. It's a hard job being a miner, but for Maurice, that isn't his job. His real work is being a father, and mining is just a means to that end. And that, my friends, is Maurice. Let's check out the final reveal of Maurice, the miner pig. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and the chance you've given me to share my work. I hope you liked the video and learned a little bit about Maurice. If you did like it, feel free to give the YouTube classic expression of liking and subscribing. It's always appreciated, but I'm really just glad you came by. I like making videos and showing my work. This channel is all about sharing the process, some encouragement to fellow artists, and of course, some instruction when time allows. So feel free to subscribe and join me on that journey. Up next in this series is a chimney sweep hamster. You don't want to miss him, he's very cute. For now, feel free to check out my website for some of my Industrial Evolution stickers, or join me at one of my live streams. The links are below. And that's that. Again, a sincere thanks for being here. Until next time, keep being awesome.